All right, Aries, how you doing out there today, boo? Now let's see what spirit got coming out these cards for you today. Now I feel compelled to play around with some of my crystals. Shake some things up. Now let's see. Now when I came in here to do the reading, cleaning off my phone, getting it all nice and shiny, the screen, 444 was on the clock. 4:44 p.m. in the evening. Alright, now let's see. What you got for them, Spirit? Now we got the Hermit, as well as the Strength. And we got some recognition going on here. Now, wow. Now this does indicate inner strength, courage, bravery, soul searching. You understand what I'm saying? The Hermit goes within. This is about self-evaluation. Now, and I like that he's looking back on the past. Because there's nothing over there. He's looking that way. And it looked like you're standing in your strength. Now, it's so crazy. I just paid attention to this card over here. It was left out. I didn't even notice until now. Now, it's not in a reverse. It wasn't in a reverse when I looked it over there. However, this is my Dorothy card, y'all. This is my Dorothy card. And I really think that this is significant. Because this is starting at ground zero. A new beginning. Now, this could just be mentally. Because he's always learning. Discovery. But let's see. Now, the High Priestess is here. As well as the Four of Pentacles. Now, sometimes the Four of Pentacles does indicate holding on to something. But it could be latent. Because this is here. And when I say latent, I mean something that's inner, already there, existing. Something that you may be discovering about the self. With the World card here. Now let's see. Now, I want to pay attention to this World card in the reverse as well as the upright. I'm going to pay attention to it in both aspects. Now, we have Great Teacher and the Earth Mother showing up here. And this is telling you to learn from spiritual experiences. And everything that you go through in life is a spiritual experience because you're a soul having a human experience. Now, whether they be good or bad, they're still lessons and something that you need to be learning from. Now, this is really giving me Christ consciousness because it's lined up with the Hermit. Right here with the Earth Mother. Now, this is the Empress, or you can look at it as Mother Gaia, the universe. With this World card right here. Now, the Strength card is lined up with that. And I just want you to see the growth that's depicted in this card. Now, you could have a butterfly tattoo or some type of tattoo like this. Could. Made me pay attention to that. Now, right here at the bottom of the deck, we got the Spirit Fox. And sometimes the fox always showing up in our card. And I tell you, all the animals depict some type of strength that we all carry. The zoo. We're the animals in the zoo. Well, yeah, the fox is very clever. Now, on movies, they depict the fox as dangerous, lurking, and purring. But they're not actually like that. Now, this is telling you to trust in your talents and changing times. And boy, are we in changing times. And more, you're seeing people become entrepreneurs more and more. That's why I'm always telling y'all to get a platform. You got to have some type of clientele base, somebody that you're going to sell to. You know, you build up your demographics. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, and I'm not saying it's going to be hard. But it's making me pay attention to the feathers. Which is some type of message. And it's something about your growth. Look at the wisdom around the whiskers, the beard, the gray. You know, even if you want to do it for a little side hustle, you never know what it's going to turn out to be, bro. And it's that usually that thing that you just love and you do unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Something that you just navigate to unknowingly, inadvertently. You do it anyway. Now, here you have trust and thrive, as well as the stag. However, you got trust in higher forces right here on this world card. And I said I was going to pay it to it because when I looked at it, it was in a reverse. But I don't know if it was meant to be that way or not, depending upon the way I picked it up. I'm not sure. And I like to be true in my readings. Now, these cards I don't pay attention to in the reverse. None of my oracles usually. I just don't. But sometimes these, you know, I put my cards in an upright, but if they flip over, it's a good determination that's the way they're supposed to be. Okay. Alright. Now, another thing I want to explain, like I say that the Page of Pentacles is my Dorothy card, doesn't mean that every tarot card reader needs to depict that as their Dorothy card. Sometimes you and your spirit team guys have a way that y'all want to express the cards, and they already know how you're going to explain them. You gather a relationship with your cards. I'm talking to people that want to go out there and get them some cards. You know what I'm saying? You're going to form a relationship with your cards and your spirit team. They're going to kind of figure out how you're going to depict the cards anyway, depending upon, you know, your knowledge to the card. All right? Now, the Two of Swords. Me and Spirit got a new thing with that Two of Swords. And that Two of Swords for me at this point is like a, you know, some people call it a crossroads. But I call it a turning point, like a major turning point. You know, like sometimes you go through experience in your life and it just shifts your whole life in a total new direction. It can even be loss of life, circumstances, whatever, but it's major. Okay? And sometimes you just have to trust where you're being led or the outcome. And although sometimes it may not feel good, it's going to turn out good. But I have always experienced that in my life. And sometimes the decisions that I have made have been a little faulty, but Spirit always came and saved me somehow at the end. It's for myself. For myself. Yeah. Now that's it. For myself. Now we got luck right here. I was just talking about that. Right here, we learn from spiritual experiences. The hermit going within, making better choices. That connection to spirit. I'm trying to tell y'all. Woo. I'm talking about luck has been on my side. And almost, listen, due to the connection that I got with spirit. That says connectivity. You know, I have always been a hot mess out here in these streets, but I don't think I necessarily intended to do any harm to people. It was more my own affliction. I want to say I ain't saying that I haven't done things wrong to people. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. You know, a response. You know, tit for tat, things of that nature. Yeah, but I have learned from those things. Now, of course, I had to pay my karma. You don't go out unscathed. You get tapped too, boo. You know? You get tapped too. You sow what you reap. You reap what you sow, however that go. Now we have healing here. Feel loved and comforted. We're healing. No more pain. And what Mary say, no pain, no pain, no gain. Woo. When I tell you, if there's any star in the world that I have ever really connected to in their music, it would be Mary. It would be Mary. Yeah. Now, y'all might be seeing the clovers come up, the peace symbols and things of that nature. They're showing up randomly. So we got peace right here. Find peace within your situation. Understand the part that you played in some of these things. The choices that you have made. Now we got Beyonce sticking out here, which is love, but we're going to continue to go. Trust in higher forces. Leadership is here. And I just want to say, Aries, I mean, if you're trying to figure out what you're supposed to do with your life, it's this. And any way you choose to do that. I don't care what kind of job you've been on. You always seem to take on the role as the leader anyway. Ain't you always bossing people around? Or is that another type of Aries? Because that's me. Listen, you don't have to promote me because I'm finna tell them what to do anyway. I just do. That's right. Ain't you on the clock? If you ain't doing it, who else doing it? You ain't gonna make me work harder. You gonna do your part. And here we have spirituality. Right here on trusting higher forces. But this is a part of your calling. To be a spiritual teacher, leader, healer. Even if you're just doing this by being a role model. Showing people that you can overcome. And I keep hearing, what's her name? Tina Turner singing, the high priest. I just keep hearing it. And that's who y'all are. And you just have to understand that's who you is. This is a high priest right here. I don't care what they say she out there doing, but this is a high priest. Yes. And you're a seer. Right here with vision. Left eye for a reason. Because this was a high priest too. And we have to understand that a lot of people in this Hollywood scene, they was tricked and bamboozled just like the rest of us. A lot of coercion, a lot of fear. was implemented in their psyche. Scared of going back to humble beginnings. I just think about her and Diddy. All of them. I bet they don't mess with this one, though. I bet you don't mess with that one. I don't think she's nothing to be fooled with, y'all. Not this one right here. I'm just saying. Now let's see. I'm trying to think. I think I want to pull from the African Goddess Rising cards. Now, this is up to you how you want to attain this relationship. For me, it was the cards, you know? It was the cards. This is how I found my connection. Now, here you go. Aries. Right here. Good luck. The great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Go within. Your journey is always inward versus outward. Always in hermit mode. Always learning. That's why my brother called me a career student. Always in somebody's school trying to learn something. To better myself. To be the best version of myself. Now this is feel love and comfort, and we have desire showing up here. Right here in the 8. And this is 8. Have strength and courage to go after what it is that you want and to heal. This Mama Gaia got you. You lived inside of a womb, boo. And understand that you have to protect your womb, your energy, your vessel. Now, I'm saying all of that because I've been saying, I did a private reading, and I ain't going to call out nobody, but it was so disturbing. I don't think if this person, I don't know if this is something that they're going to bring on to themselves, but I just seen another reading in regards to a person that do tarot card readings that says she was violated. I'm like, what in the world is going on out here in these streets? No judgment, though. I'm just leave that there. So y'all protect yourself. You know, you got to vent people. Don't ignore the red flags. Heal. You know, you can't go out here jumping into relationship after relationship because you just going to get spanked, boo. You just going to get spanked. You think you could go out here and cheat on people and act like you're going to come out unscathed? No. I don't care what they doing. That don't make you do it. You still have to pay for your karma. I don't care if this person is a whole piece of crap. But when you interact in that behavior, you get spanked too. Because you don't do like they do. You have to be above that. You have to learn from those situations. You can't go out here treating people any kind of way. I don't care what they do. You don't be a part of it. Yeah. And this is naked. This is stripping away the layers. This is mommy water. She bring in the storm, boo. The hurricanes. To make you heal. That's spanking. To calm that fire. To the awakening. The rebirth. the new you, so you can give birth to better relationships. Right here with spirituality. And I just told you, I seen 444 on the clock. Now, in the reverse, this says lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burdens, lack of completions. And I was just so crazy that, talking the other day about the different, what they call them, what he said, admins, something in regards to the different types of Aries. And I know I hear a lot of people saying that Aries don't like to complete nothing. Well, that's not me. I don't know who that pertains to, but no. I like to finish what I start. I don't give up. I don't care how tough it gets. Very independent. I'm tired of being in my masculine energy all the time. That's probably why I gave up on relationships. Shush. Now here we have ethic cords. And this is about cutting those attachments. The ones that no longer serve you. This is about being a leader. Stepping into your feminine energy. Breaking those generational curses. Putting on your crown. Mounting the enemy. And that's the shadow within you. That's right. Now, I know a lot of times that we can't help when negative energy tend to cling or follow us. But it's when you begin to constantly, continuously entertain these energies. You can't help with who come up to you and talk to you, but you can help who you entertain. What you invest in. You can't tell me you don't know when somebody ain't no good for you. If they cheating. If they got your best interest at heart. You can't tell me that you don't. I knew all the time. I just continued to entertain it. Yeah. I just gave them what they gave me. Nothing. Pretty much. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And all you do is collect debt. Karmic debt. Alright, we're going to take this one first. Now we got the leap of faith over here. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's you in the center of all that. The Ten of Pentacles is on shine and learn from spiritual experience. And this is all about the relationships that you have with people, money, or whatever. Yeah. I wasn't dealing with nobody if they ain't had no coinage or something to give to me. And my last one, I decided to change my leaf. And that was the one that did it all, child. Listen. Still had to pay my karma. Don't care if you want to get it right now. You still gonna get it. Yeah. It's your turn now. And I got it. And I woke up. All right? Because you think you want to, all of a sudden this morning I get up, I want to be good and do the right thing. No, you're still going to get your karma. Now Now I see some of y'all moving on mentally from behavior. In regards to relationships, the ones you have with money, that Three of Pentacles represent community. And this is right here on healing. The strength, Mother Earth. And this is naked, stripping away all those layers in regards to all that programming. This is about domestic harmony. And I don't care where you learned it from. The streets, your mama, your daddy, whoever. The world got a way of teaching you. I am the mermaid Aries. And so is you. Ori is Orisha. Yeah. And there you go. What goes around comes around. But this is beautiful. Because you get it. Whoever this message is for. There go Dorothy. Now which one is you? In the upright or in the reverse? You got the power to use your magic for good or evil. Everybody's the magician. Everybody. Then I tell you, they ain't gonna mess with this one. Look at that, I'm like, they straight stupid. 27:27 on the clock. Now this fell out in reverse on awakening. Now this is indicating generosity at equal exchange, but I don't care that it's in the reverse. I don't see it as negative being in the reverse. Because you got somebody down here on their knees begging. Get up. And what I say about this card? A major turning point. That's what you're going through. That's why Mommy Water is right here in the middle. The storm. You're going to learn from the error of your ways, or you're going to keep going through them. And I'm not saying that storms don't happen to people to no fault of their own, but it's a type of storm. There you go. And now this is on love. Now you think people out here still think they being slick, getting away with stuff, but they ain't. Because it's going to get you. And that's right on the fool card. If you don't do that self-reflection, stop playing victim. People love to know what the karma, what their fate is, but you got a fate of your own. If you don't wake up, now this is right here on the rebirth. I mean the luck, the great teacher, learning, the Aries, the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of good things coming to those that have done the work, making amends when applicable, feasible, whatever. And letting go. And they give you Six of Pentacles in the upright with the wheel. Now you got to decide what side of the wheel you on, because it go both ways. I mean, look at the Empress right here on the Mother Earth and the healing, the strength, the naked, the water, the family, the matriarch. This is you. I told y'all, the disrespect of the feminine energy is not going to work out well. I don't care if you're a man or you're a woman. It's purging season. Now I do look like some of y'all riding out successfully. We got the Emperor and the Empress down here. This is you, standing in your truth, healing, saying no, get up out my face. I ain't got time for that. Using your intellect. All this over here. Game recognized game. And look, there's some conversations being had. And I told you your throat chakra is about to be lit. I'm like Pinky. I wish a nigga would. There you go. Now this is the fight. This is right here on Spirituality, the World card, the Dorothy. Now this could be external forces or one helping you, but there's a fight. We're in a battle, y'all. This is about good and evil. It's about these systems, the beliefs. It's like people don't get it. What I'm going to get, what I'm going to get, what I'm going to get. You going to get this. If you doing the right daggone thing. Yeah. There you go. There go the tower. Right there with that. Against that. All these contracts. These ethic cords. These beliefs. These organizations. Keep thinking it's just a job. Being the devil's advocate. Alright. Okay. Okay. It's a hustle. Now you got two cards here. Let's see what they is. Now I like that you got the booty. I turned on the page of the Buddha. That's the masculine energy. I was just talking about I'm tired of being in my masculine energy. I'm tired of fighting men and shoot, I'm tired of that. I ain't got time for that no more, y'all. Screaming, how you gonna treat me? I ain't listen, if I gotta do all that, You can go ahead, bruh. Woo! Then I seen 27 on the phone. This on page 27, y'all. Woo! 27. Now it says, wise one, you are now remembering what you were born with, all the answers that you are seeking. You have realized life is not about learning, but rather relearning, letting go of the illusion so you can remember your innate solutions. I told you it was latent. It's already within you. All that crap that you've been through to teach you about you, the relationships you had, all that purging, all that craziness that's been going on in your mind, the part that you played in it. You have silenced the chattering of the mind to allow the whisper of the soul to speak, and are now beginning to truly read the vast textbooks that exist inside of you. This is a time to rewrite your story, authored by the greater wisdom of the soul. You, the feminine energy. Now let me read the next one. And I ain't reading the reverse. You already know if this is for you. But if you're here listening and you made it through this far, I guess it resonates. Leave me a comment. Like the video, share the video. Alright, let me see. Where's this at? We got 2 cards. It's on page 55. See them 555. They've been kicking my tail. And I don't do nothing but stay in the house. Now it says your heart has opened its chamber to new possibilities, and the light is coming through to soothe its once dark corners. This is that healing that's going on. This love heals all and allows you to see all people for their greatest potential, including yourself. I mean, when you see people out there still in their chaos and they mess, you understand that they still sleep, but you don't have to engage in it. But you just separate yourself from it, boo, because they're going to continue to do them. It's not your responsibility to heal people. Everybody's responsible for their own healing. Now you can deliver your message; they can choose to receive it or not. But you don't. You have a choice if you entertain that energy. Your currency is valuable. Your pentacles is your currency. You can't spend that with everybody. That's why you be drained. That's why you can't tap into your own potential, because you're drained out. They done siphoned all your energy. Your sexual energy and your currency they go hand in hand, boo. Now it says, by putting down your armor, you are truly able to use the intelligence of the heart, which will always guide you in the right direction. That's right. Follow your heart. Know what's good for you. Now, I'm not saying that you just going to be susceptible to, bad behavior. I mean, but you can't let past experiences dictate future encounters. If you're in this awakening, if you're healing, there's somebody else out there doing it too. And you just have to be able to attract that. And you do that by healing. If you go in a relationship thinking somebody's going to do you wrong, but 9 times out of 10, they're going to do you wrong, boo. The mind manifests what it wants. Now, it says, trust the journey of the heart. It may not always make sense to the mind, but it is aware of the possibilities that the mind cannot yet envision. When you truly live a heart-centered life, there is nothing left to fear, and that's fear. You know, when you stay stuck on past relationships. That's why I tell you, that's all you got to do. You got one job, and it's to heal. Everything else should line up. And I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. A lot of us got a little bit more contracts than others. Listen, when you truly live a heart-centered life, there is nothing left to fear. Meditate on the color green and practice heart-opening yoga poses to aid in your journey. Yeah. Put a little color in your life. Surround yourself. You know, everybody want to be out here on demon time, hide up, thinking, smoking, drinking, and all that. Yeah, okay. Do you, boo? And just tell me how far it gets you. That's your message.